now back to your regularly scheduled program.
It's terrible. It really looks like I have a black eye, but it's just all these damn freckles. All those freckles on my face. So I am going to be talking about my very first time take it back before, you know, the lackluster. I've only been with this one guy like ever in my whole life. Clearly men just don't do it for me. And the first time we had sex, I was either 16 or 17. So we had been talking. We hadn't really been talking about it because like I said, our first kiss was when I was 15. So it was only a year ago. So clearly we were moving like slow. Oh, mind you, he was 7 years older than me. I automatically felt like super awkward and inexperienced and things like that. And we had talked about having sex. And he was like, oh, I don't want to have sex with you if you're not a virgin, or if you are a virgin. Sorry, I don't want to have sex with you if you are a virgin. And I was like, okay, well, why? Like, what's wrong with me? And so he was like, oh, well, I don't want you to get attached every time I have sex with a virgin. They get attached to this dick. I told him, oh no, I'm not a virgin, because like I didn't want to. I don't know. I have, when I'm in relationships, I have a very one-track mind. Like, I'm with you, I'm not having sex with anybody else, we're getting married, and I'm still kind of that. I'm in very much so that way till this day. So yeah, so I told him I wasn't a virgin, because I wanted him to have sex with me and, you know, be comfortable having sex with me. And I didn't plan on him or I having sex with anybody else. Child. There's more story times of that to come. I remember it was a Saturday because I was, I'm so sorry, Mom. I was at church. We went to the same church. And to go, he had left church, like after church. He didn't stay for like any after activities or anything. So he had went and I stayed, and he was supposed to come back and pick me up. Which he did. I had just told, it was late at night because people were spending the night. I don't remember what kind of event or movie event or whatever was going on, but the youth were spending the night, which is how I was able to go and stay and spend the night with him, because the youth people were having a sleepover. Obviously, I told the adults that, you know, I would be there, and my youth leader was there. I told her that, oh, you know, I have to go home. I'll just take the bus. Mind you, the church was in White Center, which is it's a district in Seattle, and I lived in Federal Way at the time. So I will insert like how far that is. And mind you, it was like 8 o'clock at night. Did not look like I could defend myself whatsoever. So anyway, she let me go. And he came and he picked me up like behind the church or something like that, or on the street. And we went to a hotel, and he had to leave for whatever reason. He had to leave, and he would come, and he came back like an hour later after he dropped me off. But during that time I was like nervous, and he was telling me like, you know, we don't have to have sex. I know it's gonna be our first time. He's like, but if you want to, you know, I won't be mad, but you know, we don't have to. So clearly it was obvious that he wanted to, and I knew that he would be disappointed if I didn't. And I had wanted to, because like at that time, like I liked him, you know, so I was like, yeah, you know, let's do it. So anyway, he came back. I remember he took a shower. Child, now I'm thinking about it. What the fuck was y'all doing? Ew. That dude was probably creeping, because he probably didn't think I was going to give him any, so he probably went and got some and then came back and Yeah. Child, the things that come back to you when you're older. Yeah, he took a shower and I was already in bed and I had pajamas on. And then he laid in the bed with me and we did like the kissing, the hugging, whatever. And then he said one of the most, I don't know, something that turns me off is when people say this. Oh, you shave for me? Oh, you wax for me? No, actually I didn't, but you know, thank you though. Ugh. It was the first time, obviously it was the first time I had ever heard that, so I was like, yeah, and I was just trying to like keep kissing him because he kept talking to me, and like I think he was trying to like do the whole let me talk dirty to her, and I'm like, dude, this is our first time having sex, like, and I'm literally 16, I don't know shit about talking dirty. So I just kept trying to kiss him because I just wanted to get him to shut up. Shut up. Like, why are you talking so much? Like, anyway, both bottoms come off. And I remember like it was yesterday. Cops was on. I was looking over his shoulder at the TV and Cops came on right when he stuck it in. And, you know, and it was uncomfortable. Like, it wasn't like unbearable. Like, I've heard some women, they can't do anything at all. Like, as soon as it's in, they want you immediately out because it hurts so bad. It didn't hurt really bad. It was just uncomfortable. And then given that he was freaking like 24 and I was 16, so that automatically is, yeah, please don't. I do not recommend. He's getting clammy, stroking, whatever. And before the Cops theme song was over, what you want? The nigga jump up. He jumped up and I was like laying there like, because I was holding him and I was still laying there in like the holding him position, like, oh my God. And then I like gripped the covers because I'm like, what is going on? So he jumped up and he ran to the bathroom. And mind you, the Cops the theme song is still going. So I'm like, what you wanna do? I'm scared because I'm like, okay, like, did I hurt him? And then he walked out and he was walking out like he was the man, like he was that dude. And I was just like, oh, we're done? Like, that's it? I didn't say that, but I was like thinking like, bro, like the show was just now coming on. Like, and he's walking out. And then I remember he stood over me, like on the side of the bed, he stood over me. And then he gave me a kiss on the cheek and was like, whew, girl. And I was just like, ooh, boy. He laid back and he walked back over to his side and laid back down in the bed and was like, you know, what you trying to eat in the morning? What do you want to eat in the morning? You want to go to IHOP? I'll pay for IHOP. And I was like, yeah, you know, I can do IHOP. And he was like, you hungry now? We can order room service. And I was just like, no, I'm not hungry. And then he fell asleep. That's literally it. Like, there was no candles. And obviously that's my fault because I chose to open my legs and all that. But I was thinking, like, I don't know. It was my first time. So I was under the impression that my first time it would be, you know, like in the movies, like, like it would be like freaking amazing. And then I'm laying here, like, I don't even know if there was a droplet of wetness. To be honest, I don't even remember. whatever. But yeah, after that, we ended up getting IHOP and he took me home. I stayed in a relationship with him for like 5 years. Obviously, that's where Elijah came from. But yeah, even after that, when I got comfortable like actually talking back, which we may get into details about that in different story times. When I finally got comfortable talking back to him, like I would bring up that, because he would always, okay, this is the thing, like this dude would always, like we would be around like his family, not mine. We would be around his family, his friends, whatever, coworkers sometimes, and he would brag about how good he digged me down or digs me down, and I would just be standing there like, huh? Why am I here? Why are you talking? And yeah, when I finally got comfortable talking back, I'd be like, dude, you know that like on our first time, you didn't even last 30 seconds. You know his response would be, mind you, like I said, in front of family and in front of friends, would be like, no, I lasted a minute and 15. And then he would be like, no, I lasted 2 minutes. And I'm sitting here like, is this what y'all brag about? Is this men? Is this men? Okay. I was like, this is what I'm choosing the rest of my life. Clearly I chose another way. But not just for the sex, but like, yeah, I would literally be sitting there, like his family would be clowning him like, dude, please stop saying this out loud. Like they would literally be begging him, please stop saying that. Like, please.
What?
And on car rides home, I would literally, obviously when I was older, we did living together, I would just be like, this is why people laugh at you. Because he would try to like down me, and somehow saying that he lasted a minute and 15 was bigging himself up. Like he would really be proud of, to the core, be proud of that minute and 15. And I would just be like, all right, sweetheart. All right. But yeah, like literally the video's not even going to be that long, but shortened to the point. And it's not even shortened to the point. It's what happened. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to do this Vlogmas thing, so we'll see how we do. I know I'm not going to make it all 25 days, but you guys are probably going to get some stories from me, and here's the first one. And the next one will be, I guess I could just do my first time with a girl then. All right. That was so corny. Let's try it again. Ew.